By Jefferson Uwakiran? Years ago, specifically in 2000, I was arrested by the police, even though the police later said that it was invitation, by officers of Edo State Command led by DSP Yomi Oladimeji, who was a former PPRO. I was arrested with late Honorable OsazuwaAkonedo and my brother, the learned professor of law, FO. I was arrested on the basis of a petition by late Chief Igbaf Evelyn, alleging threats to life, because our organization called and known as Eve Bayajiso Fronts, mobilized hundreds of Benin youths to Izibu Town Hall, Benin City to address the issues of Professor Philip Igbaf Bede's palaver. I was chairman. Our royal father, Oba Iraduoa, peace be upon his name and his memories remain just and a blessing, on being notified of the matter, intervened and the police backed off. And we started fresh struggles thereafter. Chief Evelyn Igbaf mobilized influential persons in Nigeria to plead with me and colleagues. We forgave her. To demonstrate the extent of our influence and powers, then, I personally took her later to the late Oba of Lagos, Oba Adeyinka Oyekan, in Isale Echo, who graciously made her Yeye Alagbosir of Lagos. Until her death, not one fiam from Chief Igbaf. That singular incident threw our activities into limelight, what we preferred doing secretly for years. It's not in our style to project tigertudes. Action speaks, even as Secretary, Great Benin Vanguard. However, my attention has been drawn to ill-motivated rantings by ex-bus conductors and illiterate Ligbukes, who falsely accused me betrayal and other stupid things. I still don't know what they mean by that word. I address issues on Facebook. I don't address personal issues on social media, because what concerns me shall remain trivial and treated last. I fight for others. I live for others and their right to justice. So when I chose police station or prison over 20 years ago, I did it, fully conscious of the historical justice of our actions. Nothing changed till date. Today, no true Benin person is happy with the unpleasant news involving different palace functionaries. If it is not Roland Odiowere Muada, it's Frank Irabor. EFCC today, police station tomorrow. Haba. Mr. Frank Irabor is a civil servant with Benin Traditional Council, which is a creation of the state government. Mr. Abraham Uwagbo, a former occupant of that office, rose to become the head of service, Edo State. Recently, a new chief press secretary was appointed by the palace. He is supposed to be the chief image maker of the palace. Yet, in all the hullabaloo of Ulegun 7, he has disappeared. A simple statement from him stating clearly the absolute non-involvement of the palace in the destruction in Ulegun will have extinguished this matter and all associated negativities. Agaku uko ugu ovian, oki yog omozo. This is a bungled matter of private land ownership and not a test of the strength and limit of the authority of the Oba of Benin, as many persons are being falsely made to believe. After all, many Aba in Edo State still apply for certificates of occupancy. We need to de-escalate this unsavory incident by re-evaluating the legal and reputational implications of the incident and submit Ulegun 7 and victims to alternative dispute resolution. Let's apply wisdom and turn our anger and weapons against outsiders, because we are one blood, one Oba, one destiny. At Views Exclusive Rights, Jefferson Uwakiran, legal practitioner, September 3, 2022. Greater than Asamringwin, Abel Oko Obo, Tuesday Atagamin, Okechukwu Okeke, and Odakoko. The accused persons appeared in court on a 6-count charge bordering on forceful takeover of land and illegal demolition of buildings at Ulegun village in Ikpoba Oka local government area of Greater than closefeed bot, at closefeed_bot, September 2, 2022. Greater than war, and thereby committed an offense punishable under Section 516 of the Criminal Code Act, Cap C 38, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria, 2004. That you did conspire among yourselves to commit felony to wit, forceful takeover of land, and thereby committed an offense. Greater than closefeed bot, at closefeed_bot, September 2, 2022. Greater than and thereby committed an offense punishable under Section 516 of the Criminal Code Act, Cap C 38, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria, 2004. That you did willfully and unlawfully damage about 60 houses belonging to different persons at Ulegun community, value of property amounting. Greater than closefeed bot, @closefeed_bot, September 2, 2022. Greater than Odion, told the court that the charge file had been sent to the Director of Public Prosecution, DPP, for advice, urging the court to remand the accused in prison. In her ruling, Justice Itsweli granted the application of the legal officer and adjourned the case to September. Greater than CloseFeedBot, @closefeed_bot, September 2, 2022. Greater than 15. Greater than CloseFeedBot, @closefeed_bot, September 2, 2022. Greater than it was a day of wailing in Ulegun, a peaceful and growing community on the Beninabreka Road. Thousands of homeowners wailed and rolled on the ground as they watched their lifetime investments broken into rubbles and ruins by bulldozers. Ordered. https://t.co/nstKv4pabo. Greater than Daily Trust, @daily_trust, August 31, 2022. Greater than updated post, Benin Monarch, Ulegun community bigger over alleged illegal demolition of homes. https://t.co/iwc.xc6ynypic.twitter.com/dz09luca58. Greater than This Day Live, at This Day Live, September 1, 2022. Greater than Obiski secures release of community head, secretary arrested over land disputed Dib Amenyanu in Benin City. Greater than Edo State Governor, Mr. Godwin Abaski, yesterday secured the release of the Inogi, Duke, of Ulegun community, Sunday https://t.co/lunku6e2pic.twitter.com/t. Coverage. Greater than This Day Live, at This Day Live, August 31, 2022. Greater than lands or government reserved lands. Greater than ask question before you buy land, be vigilant. If you buy stolen a car, one day the owner go catch you. Let this serves as a rude warning, be warned. Greater than Obayonter. Greater than Enrico Dandolo, Sir Wealth, @Ifuani, September 2, 2022. Greater than Inogi to prison, but I told my client to give me the permission to see how to handle the matter amicably first, and make him refund the money without having to use the law to mess him up because of the position he occupies. Greater than Enrico Dandolo, Sir Wealth, @Ifuani, September 3, 2022. Greater than, and that is why I decided to approach him first. The Inogi thanked me and also explained his own side of the story. He assured me that because of the way I have shown respect to him, he will send back my client's money immediately, and before I got to the Greater than Enrico Dandolo, Sir Wealth, @Ifuani, September 3, 2022. Greater than his son has sold it to someone else. Greater than at the end, I achieved two things: getting justice for my client and secondly, protecting the traditional institution, not the Inogi as a person, without having to use my legal power which might have caused so much. Greater than Enrico Dandolo, Sir Wealth, @Ifuani, September 3, 2022. Greater than whether they were right or wrong in their actions did not act on their own but under the instruction of the Oba, and whatever they are facing, it is the Oba that is facing it. Greater than Enrico Dandolo, Sir Wealth, @Ifuani, September 3, 2022. Greater than succeeds in convicting the Oba by proxy. The said Edianwere and members of Ulegun community are still raised subject of the Oba, and there is no way they can continue to build on the said land if there is no armistice or peaceful settlement of the matter. Greater than Enrico Dandolo, Sir Wealth, @Ifuani, September 3, 2022. Greater than still get justice for whoever has allegedly suffered damages. Doing this does not mean he is weak or does not have power, but a simple application of wisdom aimed at protecting the Oba not as a person but the palace as an institution whose dignity and Greater than Enrico Dandolo, Sir Wealth, @Ifuani, September 3, 2022. Greater than the haste at which they were arrested without proper investigation and hastily taken to court to be remanded when there are thousands of the same issue on the governor's table he has refused to act on shows the malicious intention of Mr. Governor because a Greater than Enrico Dandolo, Sir Wealth, @Ifuani, September 3, 2022. Greater than create an impression that Oba is bad so that he can have a reason to justify his actions on the Benin artifact matter. Greater than. Greater than the governor is well skilled and has a very good history of manipulating Edo people against those they respect and he has issues with by acting like he is. Greater than. Greater than Enrico Dandolo, Sir Wealth, at Ifuani, September 3, 2022. Greater than any directive on the land, it is the OPA himself and there is no way the matter can be successfully prosecuted without the police getting a statement from the OPA either as a defendant or a witness. Greater than. Greater than Enrico Dandolo, Sir Wealth, at Ifuani, September 3, 2022. Greater than this is because there are certain fiduciary offices of integrity and dignity that need to be protected at all time because the moment you subject such office to public embarrassment and odium, you have indirectly destroyed the institution because the Greater than Enrico Dandolo, Sir Wealth, at Ifuani, September 3, 2022. Greater than legal process have suddenly seen it to be wrong when the OPA is also doing same. They have suddenly become preachers of morality, sanity and legality. It is a huge shame how we have suddenly used our hand build an emperor who does no wrong. This has Greater than Enrico Dandolo, Sir Wealth, at Ifuani, September 3, 2022. Greater than solidarity. Greater than for me, I will never support any illegality or use of power to oppress anybody, but my point is that the law should not only be used to punish those we have personal issue with, but everybody no matter who they are. Greater than Enrico Dandolo, Sir Wealth, at Ifuani, September 3, 2022. Greater than has by action written his name as the first governor in Edo State who arrested the Oba of Benin. Maybe I'm wrong, and that is not another good experience considering the sad reminder of the Oba Overanman story. Greater than I rise. Greater than Enrico Dandolo, Sir Wealth, at Ifuani, September 3, 2022. Greater than Ulegun unlawful demolition in Edo State, Nigeria. Court orders remand of Benin Traditional Council Secretary Irabor and others in prison. https://t.co/xc-chins80. For more details, pic.twitter.com/msksadaye. Greater than OIG News, at OIG News, September 2, 2022. Greater than thank you bro for educating me, now I know better, thumbs up, the activities of these youth and elders is becoming too much. They should be severely dealt with. I have been directly affected. My land in Amagba was taken from me cause I no quick develop am. Can you imagine? Greater than Officer Kings, at Officer Kings 1, September 2, 2022.